Last night's NATO fireworks, meant to celebrate the big event's first day, caused fear for many local families. Community members tell me they should have been notified earlier that the event was going to happen, and now they're urging the city to communicate better.
I was very concerned because I know that there were so many issues with the NATO Assembly up in Montreal last year.
Danita Harris, who lives in Dayton, tells me as soon as she heard the loud noises from last night's unexpected fireworks show, she was immediately worried because the NATO Parliamentary Assembly is in town this week. She says all she could think about is how hectic the NATO PA became in Montreal back in 2024.
Everyone was saying they were concerned that it was somebody shooting up downtown or there was some terrorist issues going on.
Harris, along with several other community members, says the city should have notified the community about the private fireworks show so they would have been prepared for the noise and the commotion. I caught up with other community members like Christina Blair, who says she has 3 dogs, 2 of which have anxiety. Blair tells me she was trampled by one of them on the couch and had to comfort him for hours after the show. Jacob Davis, another community member and a candidate for Dayton City Commission, says after the show, he was extremely disappointed at the lack of communication.
My 3-year-old daughter was one of the children who were crying and screaming last night because they had no idea what was going on.
The city did release a statement explaining why the public was not informed, which says in part, quote, "The display was part of a privately funded celebration and was fully permitted and coordinated with Dayton Fire. Advance notice was limited to prevent large gatherings." It goes on to say the city is currently lacking the resources to oversee large events like this because those resources are being used to ensure safety in NATO Village, adding they are deeply sorry for the inconvenience. We'll continue to bring you the latest out of the NATO Parliamentary Assembly each day. We'll keep you updated on air and online at Dayton247now.com.